I'm ready for blood and guts. How about ya? Even
You
though
want to go back to?
I spoke to
You
ya.
want to go back to Prime and Beyond? Get them steaks.
Ooh,
bloody,
stop
baby.
it.
Oh,
Stop
They
it.
gotta be cooked a little more though.
Oh, that's because you're a little good.
That cow was mooing at me.
Even I bit that cow back, bro. I was like, yo, I'll take that shit. And I don't even like bloody meat like that.
You do the dirtiest things with your tongue all month. But you
hey.
all of a sudden can't handle a little blood when you're eating some meat.
Hey,
Come on,
full.
get out of here, bro.
Full. Coño.
You must be a fan of those 4 days out of a month, huh?
Nah. Hey, listen, copper breath. All right? That's not how this goes.
Not the blood and guts we were talking about.
No one's a zombie here.
That was not discussed at
Missed
the
it.
parlay this Wednesday
Steer the
on
shit.
Dynamite.
Yes.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Yes.
Before we get into the blood and guts, let's talk about that blood and guts parlay. Dope or nope?
Dope.
What y'all think?
Dope for sure.
It was dope with a capital D.
Yo.
And I give the best dope to Sean Spears. Sean Spears. Second is Sammy. But I like Sean Spears only because we haven't heard shit from him.
Sean Spears did good, but Sammy ate him up, man.
Yo,
He came back. No, yeah, most definitely.
Se lo comió vivo.
But compared to what we've seen for Sean Spears, we haven't seen nothing. So just having him come out with some hot shit, I was like, yes, finally, here we go. But yeah, Sammy put him in his place.
With the realness.
Yo,
it was a little too real.
He had to go like this a little bit. You saw that, right? He was like, hey,
didn't you suck at your own job too? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, but that was bars, right? That was a good bar. And you know what? I'm glad they went there. Like, that creates that tension. Like, yo, we're all watching it. We all know everything.
Hooligan,
we know what's happening.
We all East Coast here, hooligan. And also, yeah, we do like Roman Reigns to a certain extent, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Welcome.
His gimmick is cool. Yeah. But he ain't all blood and guts. Baby.
Ooh.
You know, what did you guys think about... I mean, obviously, Guevara's fucking... I think he owned that shit. But Jericho's promo... Jesus.
Yeah. But he's always on this point. He comes out and he was like, yeah, you damn right I was happy about doing what I was doing in WCW, main eventing in Japan and all that shit. How about the FTR one, though? Because this guy came out, and I know I've heard it in the movie somewhere. JP is screaming at the screen right now because he can't tell me what movie. He's trying to communicate it to me. I hear you, but I'm just not going to say it anyway just because I'm going to fuck with you. But I heard that line he said was from a movie. Oh, you have kids at home. You have a family at home. Go, just tell them Daddy's not coming home after, but whatever this next week's, occurrences. I loved it. I felt it. It was dope. Everybody's cutting deep.
It wasn't a movie, bro.
It wasn't a movie?
It wasn't a movie.
Where was it from?
It was from a little thing called WCW.
Oh!
It was a porno.
And it was a little thing called War Games.
War Games!
The Match Beyond.
Oh, man.
And the man you're hearing inside your head, why that's God's gift to WCW, the Enforcer.
There you go.
Yes. How dare I? This is all my fault. I understand now clearly. Yes.
Oh, you are just like an Arn Anderson book of marbles. You
There's-
really are.
I'm a stan. Like you know these weird Kenny stands. I'm a weird Arn stan.
It's all right. I'm an X-Pac stan. I love the Bronco Buster.
This guy, bro, the Bronco Buster. All right, so let's get to blood and guts.
Shout out to Tori Willis.
All right, submit or surrender. I loved it. Love the submit or surrender.
Okay.
I didn't quite realize that this has some history to it. The fact that it's submit or surrender, old school. What was that about? What did Arn Anderson tell you about that?
That's the traditional rule of War Games. You didn't win by pinfall. There was no. Oh, I was on my back. You get knocked the hell out. You get concussed like Brian Pillman.
So that's a sin.
You get tied to a cage like Steve Mongo McMichaels, and then they put Ric Flair's head in between the door and say, "We're gonna smack it open unless you say I quit."
Shout out to Mongo McMichael, not doing so well actually. Hope he's doing better again. Get better, man.
Fighting the good fight with ALS right now.
Yeah, man.
That's rough, bro.
Rough shit. But yeah, man.
He seems like he's in good spirits.
So submit or surrender. No pinfalls. Are we doing pinfalls for this one?
No, we just said no pinfalls.
No pinfalls. All right.
Shit.
Well, I figured he meant back in the day. Back in the day, we were for sure.
This guy, pay attention. No pinfalls.
I should
bash heads.
I should follow on Twitter.
About Mongo McMichael.
I'm gonna go follow right now. HPC Too Sweet on
2
Twitter.
rings, war games. All right, steel cage.
War games.
Who we got? Like, what's happening here? Let's book this shit because I know Sammy Guevara's coming out first.
Apparently, he fucking said it to like everybody like 5 times on Wednesday. Yeah, and he was on the flyer too. I'm starting this war. I'll be the first person in the cage. I'm the number 1 entry.
I'm going first. All right.
He said it'd be cool if I stole his gimmick.
Do we have a
I
roof?
do
we have a
I
roof?
like the cue cards. I like the cue
It's
cards.
it's his thing.
Picture, yeah,
That's his thing, yeah. That's his thing, I guess. Are we gonna have a roof on these cages, guys, or are we gonna, keep
I
it
believe so. I hope
keep
so.
it modern?
I think it's a cage.
I thought it looked like it did have a top.
Yeah.
Oh, it did. Okay, cool. I didn't peep.
It's gonna
Part
be
of
like
me
the...
wants that finish. Part of me wants the Brian Pillman gets knocked the hell out finish.
It's got to be Jericho and MJF, right? Like they're the last 2 standing, right? Like they're like.
Yeah. You think a turn?
A turn would be magnificent, but how would that? You're in a cage with like.
I don't know about a turn. It might be a lot, but one thing's for sure. MJF and the Pinnacle are gonna get over here. This is where you.
That's what I was gonna ask. Who goes over?
The Pinnacle go over.
So if Pinnacle goes over, then Hager takes the pinfall.
Oh, okay. I like
there is
that.
no pin.
Tap.
No, not the pin.
He cries. He taps.
Damn, I was just talking about pinfalls. Fuck.
He taps.
Asshole.
He's gonna either tap or surrender. Like they're
Well-
gonna beat the crap out of him.
Well, I'll tell you what happens. Jericho and Hager are the last 2, and then the MJF are gonna be, and somebody else are gonna be putting a submission on Hager so badly that he's gonna tap out Hager, and then Jericho's gonna be like, you know what? Out of respect, I'm just gonna forfeit and surrender because Jericho's not tapping out.
Once again, I'm hoping
He's a champion.
Sean Spears power bombs Sammy Guevara and Sammy gets knocked the fuck out.
Through the ring.
Called the match
Right.
right there.
That's true. Guevara can take an L. Guevara's made a career of taking L's.
Eating.
Yeah.
All the
And I think Sean needs it out of everybody.
Yes. Yeah. He needs the work. Give him the work. Give him that work, man.
Give him that little pushito. I'm down for that.
I like it. I'd like
to see Sean Spears do some work. I think he's good, bro.
So for those of you who were expecting an amazing card next week on Dynamite, you're only getting 1 match, but it's gonna be like the whole show. So
I'm down though.
It's not quantity, it's
They
quality.
added a few matches.
they did?
Oh,
They did?
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
big stuff
added
as shit.
They added QT Marshall. QT Marshall versus.
and Cody?
And Cody, right?
I heard tickets are $25, like all tickets.
Remember when it was at fucking Newark?
Yeah,
When that shit
man.
was right here.
We were supposed to have that out
It was
here.
last year in March. But they're going to have it in Newark again in September.
Okay, so we'll be out there. Catch the bad guys out there. Post-COVID, of course.
So we all fully vaccinated.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're fascinated. with wrestling?
We're fascinated with our vaccinations of the vaccination.
Fascinated with the fact that
Yeah.
wrestling
Aha!
back to Jersey.
Oh!